Hello, I'm Bhargav and I'm a lawyer practicing in Goa. And this will be a series of short videos explaining the Goan law to a layperson, especially the law relating to succession and law of marriage. Now, you see, I've been planning to do this web series for quite some time now, but I've been procrastinating. But now with this COVID-19 lockdown, I don't have much of an excuse. So, let's get it started. First of all, let me tell you why the Goan law is interesting and why it is important for you to know the Goan law. Number one, if you're a Goan, you should obviously know the law that governs you, whether it's law of succession or law of marriage. When the bridge comes, you will have to be prepared to cross it. And if you're a non-Goan, it would behoove you to apprise yourself of the peculiarities and the quirks of the Goan law, because there are certain provisions in Goan law which you would not find in the rest of India under your personal laws. For example, in the state of Goa, a married couple is deemed to have a 50-50% share in the property that they own. If a husband owns a property, then the wife gets a share and vice versa. So quite often it happens, and I've seen it quite often in my professional career, that some people who are not aware of this provision, they end up buying properties where only one of the spouses has signed the deed. And some months down the line, the other spouse suddenly has an epiphany after the prices skyrocket. They decide that the other spouse has not signed it and therefore it was without their consent. They pretend as if the other spouse was not aware of this deed, and then they come to you and they say, look, see, the deed is not signed by the spouse's consent was not taken, and the deed is invalid and could be set aside if challenged in a court of law. So you either pay up or you give the property back. You now do not want to be on the receiving end of such deception. So it behooves you to converse and apprise yourself with the provisions of Goan law and be better prepared. So over the course of this series, I will be covering the most basic provisions which you would come across in your day-to-day lives, particularly the law of succession, which includes your inventory procedure, your deed of declaration of heirship, the law regarding wills in Goa, the law regarding marriage and divorce, etc. etc. Only those major provisions of law which you would find important and relevant and you would have some practical application. So therefore, I hope this turns out to be an interesting series. I hope you enjoy this. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.